Nowadays, archery is considered a sport, but its history and ties to the human race go back thousands of years. As a way of survival for the hunter and gatherers, as a form of defense and warfare throughout the ages, and today as a tradition in sport for man to get in touch with his instincts and culture. Today we look at the history, the tradition, the sport, and the technology of archery.
The progression of archery equipment has come so far since ancient man to modern man. But it's interesting enough to know that some of the bows that were made hundreds of years ago still function properly today and very effectively because of the ancient man's technology in his mind was very advanced and his methods of building bows was very good. But many people today choose the modern compound bow just because they're available. I'm shooting a Bowtech Insanity CPXL. To me, it fits my style. It's the bow I choose because it gives me three very important things when I'm looking for a hunting bow. First, it's quiet. It's very quiet. It's very accurate, and it's very fast. And it's very rare to find all those three attributes in one bow, but here it is right in my hands. Most people are going to shoot a compound bow. You can go to the shops here in Honolulu. There's the Island Archer down by the airport in Ko'opaka Street. They have everything you need to get you started in archery. So I'd say go check them out. But you have many equipment choices, from the primitive bow to the modern recurve and long bow to the ultra high-tech compound bow. And I love to shoot them all. But the most important thing, doesn't matter what type of equipment it is, it has to fit you. It has to fit your strength, it has to fit your arm length and the weight to pull it. It, in essence, becomes an extension of you. You see a target and you want to make the arrow go there. It's almost like throwing a football. You're going to throw the football to your intended target with feel. You're not going to be aiming it. So same thing with the bow. Even though I have a high-tech fiber optic sight and a high-tech release aid and all these other gadgets, even the ultra high-tech modern compound bow is shot with feel. It's all feel. Basically, I'm a bow hunter. So I use archery equipment to hunt animals for my family to eat. But I also am a target shooter. I'll enter tournaments to better myself and prepare myself for the actual hunting situation. So especially in a tournament situation when the pressure is on and you have to make that one shot to get the highest score, it carries over into hunting. It's the same thing when you come one-on-one with your quarry and you have to make the shot and the pressure's on. It's a beautiful experience when it all comes together. To hit your intended target in the bullseye takes extreme focus. All your physical practice now becomes mental and you're aiming at your spot, and that's all that's in your mind at the moment. That's what it takes to be consistent. But when I miss, the first thing that I think of is what went wrong. Either was it me? Did I execute improperly? Was it a mental flaw? Was it the wind? And instantly I want to get feedback so that I can correct my mistake and get back on track and back in focus. Everyone enjoys archery. I always say everyone loves archery, some just haven't tried yet. But once you try it, it's almost like I see people get like an addiction to it. You just want to shoot more and shoot more and shoot more. And I've introduced my children before they could even walk to shoot, and now they're adults and they're still shooting. And I shoot with elder people that have been shooting their whole lives. So archery is for everyone. The community, there's archery ranges all over Hawaii that are available to the public free of charge, open every day. I know of a few archers that are physically challenged, and some of them have to make adaptations. One guy I know lost his arm, so it's interesting. He'll shoot his bow with his good arm, but he pulls the bow back with his teeth. It's pretty awesome. Just because he lost his arm, he didn't want to lose archery. And that shows dedication, commitment, and just the love of the sport. The sport of archery, to me, is special because it's fun. I can take my worries of my life, my whatever, my business, whatever it is, but when I get on the range or out in the field, I have one intention, and it's to focus on my goal of hitting the target. So it's almost taking all of your life and putting it in tunnel vision and just enjoying yourself at that moment. That's what archery is to me. Oh yes, so happy. Oh yeah, this is a good deer. Look at this thing. It's all broken on his tips from fighting and rubbing bark all in his horns. Oh, let me tell you what happened this week. It's been a rough week. Some cold weather. Wasn't really prepared for that weather. You know, I'm a Hawaiian. I don't know anything about cold, but was able to shoot a couple does this week for meat, and never saw any bucks to shoot. So this week, or today, this guy came out. He was chasing some does around my tree saddle. I was up in that tree right there in my tree saddle. Shot him with the Grim Reaper, knocked him down. He did some spins and done. I was so excited. Forgot my Bowtech Invasion in the tree. I just wanted to get down here and see him before I don't know. Yeah, he came in behind the tree. I didn't even have time to turn the camera on because he was moving so fast. But I did it. I did get the shot, and here's the recovery. No blood trail required. This is cool. Yeah. Woo.